Welcome back to Tech Talk. In this video I'm going to discuss this 34-inch Alienware QD-OLED monitor. This is the AW3423DW with G-Sync Ultimate. I've been using this as part of my gaming setup now for about 6 months and want to share the pros and cons I've experienced. If you find this content useful, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button as it helps the channel a lot. Right, let's go. The Alienware 34-inch QD-OLED monitor is a revolutionary display that pushes the boundaries of visual excellence in gaming and multimedia. This is a big step up from the IPS monitors I have used recently. With this innovative QD-OLED technology that comes from Samsung, this monitor offers unmatched color accuracy, deep blacks and incredible contrast ratios, delivering an unparalleled visual experience for gamers and content creators alike. The current wave of OLED monitors is going to make gaming better for everyone that can afford one. This monitor comes in at $1,299, which is not cheap. The Alienware monitor features a sleek and modern design that is characteristic of the Alienware brand. The monitor boasts a 34-inch curved display with slim bezels, providing an immersive field of view that draws users into the game world. The 1800R curvature of the screen enhances the viewing angles, reducing distortion and providing a more comfortable gaming experience. For general desktop use, I would prefer a flat panel, but overall I have no issues with the curve in daily use. The stand is sturdy and allows for height adjustment, tilt and swivel, providing ergonomic flexibility for extended gaming sessions. While fully lowered, the monitor sits 5 centimeters from the desk. When at full height, it sits 16 centimeters from the desk. The monitor also features customizable RGB lighting on the rear, allowing users to personalize the lighting to match their gaming setup and add a touch of style to the gaming station. The highlight of this monitor is its QD-OLED technology, which delivers exceptional color accuracy and contrast ratios. Quantum dots are used to enhance the color gamut, resulting in more vibrant and lifelike colors. The OLED technology provides deep blacks and infinite contrast ratios, allowing for precise and accurate color representation, particularly in dark scenes. The monitor's curved 34-inch display boasts a QHD resolution of 3440 by 1440 pixels, providing sharp and detailed images. The 98% DCI P3 color coverage ensures that colors are rendered accurately and vividly, creating a stunning visual experience. The monitor is designed for top-notch gaming performance. With its fast refresh rate of 175 Hz, this monitor ensures smooth and tear-free gaming experiences. The quick response time of 0.5 ms minimizes motion blur and ghosting, ensuring that images are rendered accurately even during fast action sequences. The monitor also features NVIDIA G-Sync technology, which synchronizes the monitor's refresh rate with the graphics card frame rate, eliminating screen tearing and delivering a smooth and stutter-free gaming experience. The low input lag further enhances the responsiveness and performance of the monitor, allowing for quick and precise movement in games. As a computer monitor, it has few, if any, equals, bar some of the recent releases from other brands with this OLED technology. The picture quality is simply on another level from any LCD panel I've ever experienced. It is truly addictive, and once you've seen it, you won't want to go back. Depth and dimension are also realistic. You'll want to seek out HDR games whenever possible because that is what this monitor does best. Its SDR image looks great for older titles like Tomb Raider, but once HDR is turned on, you won't want to turn it off. There was no performance hit or penalty for playing in HDR versus SDR that I noticed. G-Sync always worked perfectly, and control lag was perceptually non-existent. In HDR mode, you can pick from different options. For the best accuracy and greatest dynamic range, choose True Black, and if you want the brightest possible highlights, go for the HDR Peak 1000. My preference was True Black, as it shows off the OLED's capabilities to the fullest, and it's plenty bright enough even in my sunlit office. SDR brightness maxes out at 250 nits. The monitor offers a range of connectivity options to cater for different gaming setups. It includes DisplayPort 1.4, HDMI 2.0 and USB 3.1 ports, providing ample options for connecting to gaming consoles, PCs and other devices. The built-in USB hub is a convenient feature that allows users to connect peripherals such as gaming mice and keyboards directly to the monitor, helping to declutter the desktop setup. The inclusion of a headphone jack is also a useful addition for gamers who prefer to connect their headphones directly to the monitor for an immersive audio experience. There are good and bad aspects to the port selection. We get one DisplayPort, 2 HDMI ports and a 4-port USB hub, including 2 USB ports in an easy to access location at the bottom edge of the monitor. The DisplayPort 1.4 is capable of up to 175 Hz, which is good, but you can't use 10-bit color and 175 Hz at the same time. You're limited here to 8-bit. If you want to use the 10-bit color, you'll need to drop the refresh rate down to 144 Hz. I don't find this a huge issue, as the difference between true 10-bit and 8-bit plus dithering, which is used in HDR mode, is not noticeable. However, the more pressing issue here is the lack of HDMI 2.1. NVIDIA has not updated their G-Sync module to support HDMI 2.1 yet, which is why this is not included. HDMI 2.0 limits the display to just 100 Hz, which is rather pathetic for a 175 Hz monitor. While today's consoles don't support the 3440 by 1440 resolution very well, it is still a poor omission on a high-end product. As a work tool, the monitor has served me well. The curve doesn't distract when editing documents, and there's no image distortion. Spreadsheets are easy to deal with, as you don't have to scroll side to side as much. Word processing benefits from the easy ability to place two documents next to each other in full page view. Photoshop can be set up to keep the graphics centered with your tool palettes on either side. The monitor also comes with several additional features that enhance the overall gaming experience. It includes various gaming presets such as FPS, RPG, and RTS, which optimize the display settings for the different types of games. This allows users to quickly switch between the different modes depending on the type of game they're playing. The on-screen display OSD menu is user-friendly and offers a decent range of customization options. This allows you to better fine-tune the monitor settings to your preferences. Now to discuss some of the concerns with this monitor. None of these have been deal breakers, but it is important to share my experience. First up is the lack of user upgradable firmware. I think this is crazy in this day and age for a monitor of this price. If a company like Alienware makes upgrades or improvements via firmware updates, this is something we just can't do. You're stuck with the version you get. Now, I'm running version MOB 102, and luckily I've had no issues with that. To maintain a healthy panel, the AW3423DW includes both pixel and panel refresh options. Both can run when the monitor is on standby. Once you set these options, they should only run when you're not using the display. This will help with any burn-in potential, of which I've experienced none so far. That all sounds great, but what I found was, when using the monitor, that a pop-up to run the pixel refresh would come up randomly every few hours of use. This could pop up in the middle of a game and can be distracting. When you click proceed, it takes about 7 minutes to run where you can't use the monitor. You can of course ignore this pop-up, but it is still annoying. After weeks of this, I thought, why is this not happening automatically as the monitor promised? The issue I discovered is because of disabling the eco mode. This was one of the first things I did. But you need to have this on to allow the monitor to go into standby mode and the self-refresh option to happen. So if anyone else has experienced this, turn back on the eco mode and all should work as expected. Eco mode has no effect on performance or the brightness of the monitor. All it seems to do is disable that standby mode. So definitely worth turning back on if you're having issues with that pixel refresh pop-up option. Another concern with the monitor is fan noise. This display, mostly due to the G-Sync module, requires active cooling. The built-in fans run all the time and is only audible in a very quiet room. I never really noticed this and would only ever have a chance to hear it with near silent PC fans. While I think monitors should be silent, this has not really been an issue for me. Next up, we have the display's anti-reflective coating. Unlike OLED TVs, the Alienware monitor does not feature a fully glossy screen coating. Instead, it's what I would call a semi-glossy coating that has some anti-reflective properties to it. The impact here is to the black depth and contrast, which really varies depending on your ambient lighting. If you're using the screen in a darker room, then blacks look good, as you would hope for from an OLED screen. In a fully dark room, they look excellent. In daytime viewing, or with light sources in certain places, the blacks can get impacted a bit and you lose some of that contrast visually. Finally, I want to mention the text clarity and the sub-pixel layout of the Alienware monitor. There has been reports of this leading to text clarity or noticeable fringing during normal desktop use. In my personal experience, I have found this hard to see when sitting at a normal distance and has never been a problem. If I look close enough, I can see some fringing around text with a white background. It's not as crisp and clear as a screen with a normal RGB layout. However, I didn't find it to be any significant issue during my usage. It's certainly far less of a problem during gaming and multimedia, which has been the intended use for me. Overall, my experience with the Alienware 34-inch QD-OLED monitor has been a positive one. This has been a game changer that offers a stunning visual experience, exceptional performance, and a range of features that are sure to impress any gamer or multimedia enthusiast. While the monitor comes at a premium price, the quality and experience it provides are worth the investment. If you have any questions or would like to share your experience with this monitor, please leave a comment below. As ever, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.